Hey guys, Kay here. Today we're playing Grotesqueresque. This game is episodic, it has 10 different stories, so let's jump right into it. Epilepsy warning, heart disease, sensitive to sounds. Just a fair warning, guys. Like a bloody onion made of skin, the human soul has many bleeding layers. Underneath those layers, we can find love, hope, fear, pain, suffering, sadness. A bleeding onion goes against the norm, therefore it is considered grotesque. But true beauty lies in the grotesque. Unlike the false beauty preached by the so-called beautiful, perfect people, we would like to present you with some grotesque tales. No, just grotesque, but rather. Story 1. A friend outside the window. This is the story of Edward, a very lonely man who suffers from insomnia. Every night, Edward spends hours watching his window until deep slumber kicks in. What is it about windows that makes us so fascinated by them? Some of them show us beautiful landscapes. Some of them show us dark reflections of the rotten line known as society. Whatever the case, it's hard not to look outside, where uncertainty welcomes our eyes, feasting our brains with glimpses of a sad existence. It's 3 a.m. and Edward cannot fall asleep. Insomnia at its finest. What should we do? Keep our eyes open, close, recall a joke, recall a cringy moment, hold our breath, or slap ourselves? Keep our eyes open. They're already open. Close our eyes. Recall a joke. Recall a stupid joke. A man walks into a bar and orders a cup of sadness. The astonished bartender looks at the man and asks, "Excuse me, sir, but why are you ordering sadness? Why don't you order happiness instead?" Then the man replies, "What's the point of being happy if no one allows you to feel sad?" Recall a cringy moment. When you were a teen, you had a crush on a girl, a classmate. One day, in the middle of a class, she handed you a letter with a heart sticker. The rest of the classroom took notice, including the teacher. They were all staring at you and the girl. You began to sweat, your hands were trembling, and then you pretty much screamed, "I'm in love with you too." The girl looked at you with a shocked face and then she calmingly told you, "This is actually for your brother. I really like him. Could you give it to him, please?" Things were never the same after that incident. It shaped your soul into a miserable mold labeled with the tag pathetic loser. What makes that memory even worse is the fact that your brother rejected the girl and told her to date you instead, and she told him, "No offense, but your brother is ugly." You feel heat in your body, that type of heat that originates from cringe overdose. Hold our breath. You decide to hold your breath for no reason at all. That was close. Slap yourself. You decide to slap yourself for no apparent reason. It hurt. You finally fall asleep. You dream of puppies, kittens, and bunnies until something disturbs your slumber. Someone is tapping on your window, and you live on the 6th floor. There's something outside your window. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. What the hell is that? Pretend to sleep. Okay, keep pretending. Okay, we gotta open our eyes. Keep your eyes open. They're already open. Stare at it, I guess. Can I do something? Okay, pretend to be asleep. You should close your eyes first. Okay. You hear a voice coming from outside your window. I know you're in there. I can see you. Are you really asleep, or are you just trying to ignore me? I'm not going to hurt you. I want to be your friend. Open our eyes. Keep our eyes open. I think we gotta close our eyes. Okay, keep pretending. This is your last chance. If you open your eyes right now, you'll see me, and if you see me, then I will play with you. Okay, we gotta keep sleeping then. If you don't open your eyes, then we won't be able to play. So please, open your eyes. Okay, here we go. We should have just kept sleeping. That looks painful. Poor Edward. He survived, but he lost his eyes, tongue, and limbs. At least now, it'll be easier for him to fall asleep. Now, I'll bet you'd be in excruciating pain. You probably can't sleep after that. Our next story is about Bella, a girl who loves forest strolls. But do forest strolls love her? Perhaps nature has different plans for her beloved routine. Story 2. Forest Stroll. Bella, I usually come during the day, but I guess taking a stroll in the forest during the night Won't be a problem if I have a lantern. You can move with either the arrow keys or WSD. You can toggle walking, running, holding shift. Okay. Alright, let's go on a stroll. I could swear I just heard footsteps behind me. What if we head back? Nope. Okay, we gotta go forward. Must be a squirrel. I never heard a squirrel make that noise before. Oh, the hell's that? It looks like a nun with a long tongue. It flashed really quick, so I couldn't tell. Those footsteps sound too heavy to be a squirrel. Perhaps there's someone else who came for a night stroll. That's just the wind. Oh damn, we better start running. I have a bad feeling. I better head back home. Is home forward or backward? Something's not right. What is going on? I can't find the exit. Alright, we're just gonna go a little bit more, and if it doesn't work, then I think we need to turn around. Maybe. Alright, one more message, and then we're turning around. Hello? Can anybody hear me? I got lost. A lantern's not gonna get you out of that. This is not good. Are you lost? Hello? Who's there? What's the matter? Just head to the entrance of the forest. I'm trying, but I can't find it. Hehehehe. Maybe there's no entrance anymore. No entrance, no exit. Just forest. Just you and me. Is this supposed to be a joke? Who are you? Show yourself. You really want to see me? Kinda don't know. I'm kinda scared. Yes. Yes, I want to see you. Here we go. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Or actually, no. Yes, I'm sure. I want to see you. Hello? Are you still there? It's like a demigorgon. Bella's fate is unclear. They only found her lantern. Sometimes people are bound to curiosity, and curiosity might lead to quite ghastly fates. Now, let's meet Wade, a man with a very particular task: cleaning vents. Dead rats, spiderwebs, junk, bugs. He dreams of pristine vents, but his dreams might turn into gangrenous nightmares. Story 3, Vent Diver Wade. Hello, Wade. We need your services. The tenants are complaining about a foul odor coming from the vents. Probably a dead animal. We need you to take care of it. Right now. The whole apartment complex will reek and we can't allow that. Now move your ass. Poor Wade. Let's get bustling. We're kinda thick. Not sure if I'm supposed to enter any doors. You are inside the vent system. Keep crawling and find the source of the stench. Okay. Sniff. You take a sniff. The stench is a bit weak here. You are too tired to move. Why don't you rest? You've recovered all your stamina. Let's sniff. You take a sniff. The stench is a bit stronger here. The stench is pretty strong here. The stench is almost unbearable. You have a bad feeling. Are you sure you want to move forward? Yes. Oh. Fuck. Come on. That was a little obvious. Poor Wade. At least he had a quick death doing what he loved the most. The tenants of the building will have to endure the nauseating stench for a long time, though. Now, let's meet David, a journalist obsessed with an old urban legend about a TV show mascot. Will his perseverance reward him with a great story that will make him famous, or will he end up inside a body bag? Story 4, The Dossow Ratonyi Show. David? Hello, testing. Okay, it works. We can begin the interview. Today I'm interviewing John, a former producer of the legendary show The Dossow Ratonyi Show. That's right, I was one of the most prominent producers of the show until that bitch stole my job in 1978. John, The Dossow Ratonyi Show was one of the most popular TV shows back in the 70s, spawning all kinds of merchandising based on the show. Every Sunday, families all over the world gathered in front of their televisions to enjoy Dossow Ratonyi's crazy shenanigans. Dossow Ratonyi was a giant talking mouse with a friendly voice At the end of each episode, there was a moral lesson to be taught to the viewers. Where did all of it go wrong? How did the Tolo Rattoni show end up being a legend that no one wants to talk about? How come the beloved Tolo Rattoni character is now feared and hated alike by people who still remember it? It's a long story, and it'll be a delight to tell it. I came up with the idea for the show in 1971. I was at my house watching my cat eating a rat, when I suddenly thought, what if there was a show about a giant talking rat called Tolo Rattoni? The higher-ups thought my idea was brilliant, so it got green light. The premise we came up with was the following. Tolo Rattoni was a rat humanoid from another dimension. He was interested in our culture, so that's why he built a machine to get here. Every Sunday, Tolo Rattoni would review movies, books, TV shows, etc., while the crowd made funny remarks about the reviewed products. One of the most beloved segments of the show was when someone in the crowd would mention it was their birthday, so Tolo Rattoni would sing them a happy birthday song. The character was so popular that soon there were Tolo Rattoni toys as well as comics, trading cards, t-shirts, etc. Soon enough, the higher-ups demanded a Tolo Rattoni film, and we had to comply. I was in charge of the show until 1978. I was fired and that bitch Laura took my place. That was their biggest mistake. I was the mastermind behind the show. Laura had no idea of what direction to take. The new episodes were awful, and the 10th film was a complete failure. Every Sunday, more and more families would turn away from the TV, from the show. They didn't like this new Tolo Rattoni direction. He wasn't the Tolo Rattoni everybody loved. John, there's something people have been wondering for years. Who was under the suit? Was Tolo Rattoni played by different people? Was the actor replaced every season? I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. Nobody knew. He showed up during the auditions, but he was wearing bandages all over his face. He refused to reveal his name or where he came from, but he was so good that we had no other choice than to hire him. I guess we liked the mystery surrounding his identity. It was like he was a real alien, just like Tolo Rattoni. If only we had known. Was he like a child predator or something? What happened after the show began to lose popularity? The actor began acting more weird than usual. He refused to take off his suit. He truly believed he was Tolo Rattoni, and who could blame him? As I mentioned before, I wasn't part of the show anymore. It's funny, isn't it? Being fired saved my life. He went to the studio carrying a knife and a rifle. So many died. All the producers who were there that day got killed. A lot of people in the audience were killed too. One of the worst tragedies in the history of our country. Then he disappeared. The police searched everywhere, but they couldn't find him. And considering no one had any idea of who he was, well, it's easy to understand why they couldn't catch him. The studio was left abandoned, and the world wanted to forget about the Tolo Rattoni show. We all wanted to pretend it never existed. Considering I was one of the main producers for years, I received a lot of hate too, even death threats. There are legends, rumors. Is the abandoned studio really haunted? Hehehe. Why don't you visit it and find out? Stand by. I feel like John's behind all of it. determined that the best way to understand the legend of Tolo Rattoni is to watch the final episode. Luckily for me, I was able to obtain the last remaining copy, an old VHS tape. Dear viewers, keep in mind that I have never seen this tape before. We'll watch it together for the first time. Be careful though, the content of this tape might be extremely disturbing. Alright, let's watch it. Hello everyone, it's me, Tolo Rattoni. My dear friends, I have very bad news. I'm experiencing an existential crisis. Isn't that sad? But don't worry, I have a great idea. I know of something that will cheer me up. Spending time with a friend. Let's all welcome my dear friend, James the tumor. Oh, the rat had a tumor and he went crazy? Why the sad face, James? Something eating you up from inside? Don't worry, I will remove all the fleshy sadness that's eating your soul. See, you're much better now, just a bit dead. These freaking kids will laugh at anything. That's nasty. What the? Did you see that? What did I just watch? That's supposed to be the final episode that aired before the massacre. That was too disturbing, too graphic. How did they even allow that to be shown on TV? I guess there's only one thing left for me to do in order to finish this documentary. I need to visit the abandoned studio that's supposed to be haunted by the ghost of Tolo Rattoni. Okay, so I managed to get into the abandoned studio. Surprisingly, there were no guards outside. I guess they really have forgotten about this place. The place appears to be empty. I don't hear anything either. Looks like my theory was right. This place isn't haunted, just another stupid urban legend. Now, you might be wondering, what about the tape? You see, the answer is quite simple. That tape was just a hoax, something edited by fans. They wanted to trick me into believing the tape was real, but my mother raised no fool. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby deem the legend of the ghost of Tolo Rattoni a hoax. And cut. Now I need to go back home, edit this garbage and sell it to someone stupid enough to buy it. Alright, time to leave this dump. What the? Footsteps? Is someone else here? I don't like this, not one bit. I need to leave right now. Damn it, I can't find the exit. What the heck is going on here? Ratoni? Hello there, I'm Tolo Ratoni. No, this is impossible. You're not real. You can't be real. Of course I'm real. I showed the world how real I am that day when I killed those bastards, including that bitch Laura. This can't be happening. Anyone who dares come here will die. I will feast on your brains. I'm afraid you'll never finish your documentary. Wait a moment. How did you know about my documentary? It's John. Also, you called Laura the producer bitch, just like John did. I knew your voice sounded familiar. It was you all along. John, the former producer of the Tolo Ratoni show. Damn you. Your grudge against Laura, the producer, and the fact that you know about my documentary. Also, you told me, why don't you visit the studio and find out? Damn it, I guess you're too smart. Now my plan's ruined all because of you. Plan? What plan? You were supposed to record me pretending to be Tolo Ratoni and flee. Then you were supposed to show the world this footage. People would be interested in Tolo Ratoni once again. I would be hired as a producer again and... That sounds pretty stupid. By the way, how did you manage to edit the VHS tape? That was a really good job. VHS tape? What are you talking about? Wait, you didn't send me the tape? I didn't send you anything. What are you talking about? So that means that they're both gonna die? Ugh. It's you, the real Tolo Ratoni. Is it your birthday today? Yes, I want to hear the song. Yes, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. Tolo Ratoni always wins. It seems that David's documentary about Tolo Ratoni has been delayed forever. But don't feel sorry for him. He almost didn't feel his insides being pulled out by the demonic rat creature. Almost. The following story revolves around Linda, a woman obsessed with cleaning, who might have to adapt to a new life far from clean. Story 5. Sepsis. Linda? What happened? Where am I? This place looks so filthy. How did I even get here? Gross. Oh my god, what is that thing? Looks like a rotting corpse. It must be filled with worms, larvae, infections. If I get too close, I might end up getting sepsis. But that's not all. This water's already infected. I need to get out of here right now. What the hell? The water dragged something. You found a knife. A knife? What am I supposed to do with it? I supposed to use the knife on this thing? No, 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 no. I refuse. There's no way I could do that. What was that? Who's there? The corpse will show you the way, unless you wish to rot here forever. Who are you? Get me out of here, or I'll call the cops. Yeah, I obviously can't. Silly me. They expect me to use the knife on the corpse? But what if a worm jumps on me? What about the pus, the flies, the infections? What should I do? Carve the corpse? There's a switch inside the corpse. Linda activates it. Alright, survival is key. There must be an exit nearby. Another corpse? I can't cut into that right now. Alright, this is definitely a little maze puzzle that we gotta figure out. What's this? What's this language? Latin? One of the pages is stained with blood. It says, Rex Damon Indiget Utero. What is that supposed to mean? Something happened. Alright, we chanted something. Skip maze? Yeah, I guess. Just nothing significant there. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to skip. That's my guess. Okay, it's a bunch of the same thingy from before. Up or down? There are two ways. Upstairs and downstairs. There might be an exit upstairs, but there might be answers downstairs. I got a feeling if we go down, we're gonna die. If we go up, we're gonna live. Let's go down. I want answers. We already saved, so if we have to, then yeah, we'll go upstairs. What is this? Looks like. Is that like a whole river of flesh? skip maze, yeah? Who are you? What is this place? What's going on? Linda, the Demon King demands your uterus. That's what I thought it was in Latin. Utera? My uterus? What the heck are you talking about? Who is the Demon King? Don't you remember? It was your will to be brought here. You summoned us. You wanted to be a mother once again, and your wish shall be granted. I remember now. I had a son. Do you remember that day? Your son was playing outside. He stepped on a rusty nail. His wound got infected. You didn't take him to the hospital because you didn't want to be near sick people. He died from sepsis. You buried him in the backyard, but you couldn't deal with the guilt. You wanted to be a mother again, and so you found a way to contact us. She's an awful person. We needed you, and you needed us. We'll insert the fetus of the Demon King inside your womb. You shall give birth to our Lord. Yes, I want to be a mother again. Oh, that's fucked up. Lay down on the bed, then we'll begin the ritual. I'm going to be a mother again. Was it worth it? Adorable, isn't it? Motherhood can be so beautiful. I'm so happy for Linda. She got to enjoy pregnancy once again. Now, let's travel far, far away to a land surrounded by ice. Antarctica. There are many rumors and mysteries surrounding the area. One of these mysteries is the existence of a cryptid known as Ningen, a giant pale humanoid who hides in the cold waters. Dr. Rosemary Lutherson has dedicated her whole life to cryptozoology, trying to prove the existence of cryptids all over the world. Will she manage to prove the existence of the legendary Ningen, or will the truth be too much for her to handle? Story 6: Ningen in Me. Rosemary? I am Dr. Rosemary Lutherson, cryptozoologist. I've been studying cryptids for a long time. Ever since I was a child, I've been obsessed with mythical creatures such as Bigfoot, the Yeti, the Loch Ness Monster, and the Mokele Mbembe. I studied cryptozoology despite the fact my family was against it. They never understood me. They would never understand my passion for the unknown. Last year, I discovered a new species of beetle. Such discovery encouraged me to go after bigger cryptids in harsher environments. The Ningen might not be one of the most famous cryptids, but I still feel pretty intrigued by it. A giant pale humanoid who hides in the deep waters of Antarctica. Are you real, Ningen? There are photos and recordings of the Ningen. Some of those haven't been debunked yet. to begin the investigation. And so, Rosemary began her mission to prove the existence of the legendary Ningen. Her main goals: acquiring audio-visual evidence of the creature. She had all the necessary equipment, such as sonars, radars, and thermal imagery devices. However, after a week of investigation, she made no progress at all. All she managed to detect were some seals, sea lions, and an orca. She was beginning to lose hope. I've been here for a week, but it feels like I've been here for months. I've made no progress at all. My colleagues warned me about it. I should have been after Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster. Beetles. Just some stupid beetles no one even knew they existed. That's the only cryptid I found. Maybe my family was right. I should have studied something else. Maybe cryptozoology wasn't meant for me. What just happened? Did the ship hit something? Could it be the Ningen? Calm down, Rosemary. It could have been an iceberg. I need to check the sonar. Nothing detected. Not even an iceberg. What's going on? Perhaps the ship hit a giant squid and it fled. I better go back to the deck and stay alert. Are you here, Ningen? Are you real? Ningen! Show yourself. I'm such a fool. Maybe I should just give up and go back to the lab. What was that? Sounded like an enormous animal. Ningen! He's real. Oh God, the Ningen is real. I need to calm down. Okay, photograph. You managed to photograph the Ningen. But the flash angered the creature. Fuck. At least she confirmed the existence of the Ningen before her death. Eventually, her colleagues found the remains of her ship, but there was no trace of her. Did she survive, or was she vaporized? I guess we'll never know. The next story is about a lonely farmer named Aldo, who tries to cope with the death of his family through apple harvesting. However, his daily routine might lead to a nightmarish encounter. Story 7: The Farmer. Leave the house and go harvest apples. 100 will be enough. How do I harvest? Oh, okay. I should have went this way first. It's here. I can hear it. Are we timed on this? I don't know if the creature's gonna get closer if we take too long. Is this last apple our undoing? Congratulations, you collected 100 apples. Now go back home. It killed my family, but I know how to bring them back. Oh, damn. I don't really remember the direction. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh no. Fuck. I kept hitting the walls. I had to do it perfectly if I wanted to make it back. Poor Aldo. He wanted to harvest apples and he got his heart harvested instead. Now, let's meet Jennifer. She has always dealt with insecurities regarding her appearance, which have led to chronic anxiety and depression. Although she had many cosmetic surgeries to boost her confidence, she's still unhappy and insecure about her appearance. She wants to get more surgeries, but her finances are in a dire state. However, there's a new mysterious clinic that offers quality cosmetic surgery for a very modest price. Does it sound too good to be true? Let's find out. Story 8: Beauty. My name's Jennifer. A lot of people refer to me as a cosmetic surgery addict, but they don't understand why I need these procedures. My mother used to be the most beautiful woman ever. She won many contests. She was pretty much a celebrity. However, my dad was a pretty ugly man. Ugly, but quite rich. After they got married, they had 3 daughters, my sisters and me. My sisters resembled my mother, they were so beautiful. But I resembled my father, I was the ugly one. My sisters always received praise from everyone, while I was just the ugly one. As I grew up, I had no friends, and I lacked social skills, unlike my sisters who were really popular. I wasn't smart either, I was just a lonely and ugly girl. Maybe you should have spent more time studying. For my 18th birthday, I asked my daddy for some surgeries that could boost my self-esteem and confidence. I guess he felt sorry for me because he agreed. The procedures were quite expensive, but money wasn't a problem. Rhinoplasty, breast augmentation, multiple liposuctions, Botox. I've had many surgeries throughout the years, but somehow I still feel ugly. My daddy passed away last month, so I can't afford new surgeries. I never got a job. I always depended on my dad. I want a new cosmetic surgery, but I don't have enough money. Cosmetic surgery is way too expensive, but I need it so much. Nobody understands me. However, today I saw an ad. There's a new clinic in the outskirts of the city, and they offer cosmetic surgery at very affordable prices. Very low prices. Prices I can afford. So I already made an appointment, and today I'll visit the clinic to get cosmetic surgery. This must be the place. I have to admit it, the clinic looks a bit run down. But I can't complain. All that matters is my precious cosmetic surgery. I'm not sure what kind of surgery would be good for me now, but I guess I'll just ask the surgeon. I'm not leaving this place without getting surgery. Hello? This clinic looks like it has been abandoned for quite some time, but it was open this week. It's also pretty silent. That's quite unusual for a clinic. What the? Hello there. Hello. How may I help you? I called earlier. I made an appointment? Oh, yes. Jennifer. We have been expecting you. I'm Stacy. I work as a nurse, receptionist, and supervising surgeon. Hi, Stacy. What kind of cosmetic surgery are you looking for? That's the thing. I'm not really sure. I know my body needs a lot of improvement, as I still consider myself ugly after many surgeries. I've already had pretty much every type of cosmetic surgery available. I see. Let me take a closer look. Ah, yes. I see. Yes, that's it. I know exactly what kind of surgery you need, but I can't reveal it unless you agree to go ahead with the surgery. What? How can I agree to get surgery if I don't even know what type of surgery it is? Sorry, but that's our work policy. If you don't like it, you can go to another clinic. But I seriously doubt you'll find prices as cheap as ours. Hehe. So, will you embrace true beauty for a cheap price, or will you keep being the ugly sister? What the? How does she know about my sisters? I have a very busy schedule, so I need an answer right now. Go ahead with the surprise surgery? Alright, I'll go ahead with the surgery. Beauty means everything to me. Oh, wonderful. Let's get you ready then. Here we are, the surgery room. It doesn't look too clean. This is where the magic happens, where ugly cocoons morph to beautiful, bloody butterflies. I want to be beautiful, the most beautiful woman in the world. Don't worry, you're in good hands. I'm an expert on beauty. I've been researching beauty for years, many, many years. But we can't waste any more time. Please take off your clothes and put on the surgical gown, then get on the operating table so we can begin. Alright. Okay, I'll proceed to explain the type of surgery we'll carry out. What needs to be changed isn't your outside, but rather your inside. You mean my mental health? Are you suggesting me to seek a psychiatrist? No, silly. I'm talking about your skeleton. My skeleton? Yes, your skeleton. It has to go. What? Is that even possible? Of course it is. It's called skelectomy. It's a pretty common procedure. But how am I even supposed to live without a skeleton? What about my organs? Your organs won't be removed. We'll just take them out for a few minutes and then we'll put them back inside you after we're rid of your skeleton. How will I move? I'll be like some sort of blob. You'll get used to it. Beauty requires great sacrifices, don't you think? Trust me, you'll feel so much better after we remove your ugly skeleton. Your true inner beauty will finally be revealed to the world. Isn't that what you want? Wait, no. I don't want to go ahead with this anymore. I don't want to get rid of my skeleton. It's too late for that. Far too late. No time for regrets. You already agreed to this. But please, let me go. I really don't want this. I don't need a skelectomy. Don't be silly. Of course you need it. Trust me, your life will be so much better after this. Your mom will be proud of you. Ha 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 ha. Oh, look at that. My colleagues have arrived. Welcome, doctors. We were waiting for you. We finally begin the surgery. Surgery in progress. Thank you for your patience. My God, that is horrific. Wake up, Jennifer. The surgery is over. You'll be happy to know that your skelectomy was a success. I'm sure you're eager to see the results. Don't worry, I brought a mirror so you can see how beautiful you are now. God damn. Jennifer's surgery was a success, but it's never enough for her. I heard she wants euthanasia now. Let's move on to the following story. This one is about a brave pony determined to summon a demon in order to rid the world of humans, so ponies can be the new rulers. Adorable, isn't it? Will this brave pony manage to exterminate humanity? Guess we'll have to find out. Story 9. Fat Pony Apotheosis. Brothers and sisters, the time has come. We deserve to rule the planet. Humans keep destroying it, and we can't allow that. A new dawn awaits, the age of ponies. No more humans, only ponies, and other animals. But we can't allow those stinky humans to get away with their predatory habits. We need to summon Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies, Prince of Hell. We can ask him to kill all humans. I will gather enough feces so we can summon him. Stage 1. Stage 2. Same routine. I am Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies. Who has summoned me? I summoned you. I'm a pony. A pony? How strange. Why have you summoned me? What do you seek? I want you to kill all humans so we ponies can rule the world. So, can you do it right now? I refuse. You refuse? If I kill all humans, then I won't be able to torture them anymore. I won't be able to harvest souls. Therefore, I refuse to kill all humans. I need them alive so I can make them suffer. But I brought you poop. You have to grant my petition. I won't kill humanity, but if there's something else you'd like, then do tell me. Ah, yes, that's it. What do you want then? Okay, we can say I want infinite pizza will make me handsome and muscular. Let's go with pizza. My people need tons of pizza. Give us infinite pizza. I understand. I shall give you infinite pizza then. This is getting weird. I'm sure our pony friend will enjoy eating pizza with his friends, until Beelzebub visits him to collect his soul. Now it's time for our final story. Most people feel safe inside their homes. Some people rarely go outside due to the potential dangers of the world that lies outside the door. Isn't it nice to be inside, sheltered from the violence, the hate, the lies, and the never-ending atrocities committed by humanity? But what happens when that sanctuary called home is threatened by something far worse? A woman named Sabrina is about to discover the answer. Story 10: The Peephole. Sabrina, I had trouble sleeping last night. Sleep paralysis, nightmares, anxiety. I have a very bad feeling. Something very bad is about to happen. I'm not going to leave my apartment today. I won't go to work. If I leave, something bad will happen. I know it in my heart. Okay, let's examine the room. It's your bedroom. You don't have much space and there isn't a lot of space, but it's still a pretty cozy bedroom. Turn off the lights. Rest. You rest for a few minutes. I guess we can save. Let's go to another room. Examine the room, the hallway. It leads to all the other rooms. Go to another room. Let's go to the kitchen. Examine. It's your kitchen. You don't spend much time here since you usually just order fast food delivery. However, sometimes you do enjoy cooking some home meals. Make some food? I don't feel like cooking. I'd rather order some fast food. How strange. No one answers the phone. Maybe they're too busy? Go to another room. Bathroom. It's your bathroom. You barely use the shower. I don't need to use the bathroom right now. Go to another room. There's someone knocking on the front door. The front door. Examine. The front door, the ultimate wall that protects you from the outside world. You only use it when you go to work, or you need to buy something. You don't have any friends, and your family doesn't want anything to do with you. Look through the peephole. You look through the peephole. There's no one outside. How strange. Anyway, I'm a bit sleepy. I better go back to my bedroom and rest for a while. Time to rest. An air raid siren? Why is it so dark outside? Did the power go off in the rest of the city? What the heck is going on? Okay, let's go to the front door again. You look through the people. What the? Who's that? I can't see their face. Hello? May I help you? I better call the police. They're not answering. What the heck is going on? Okay, they're gone. A text message? I better check my phone. Let's see. Public service announcement emergency. All citizens must stay indoors. Keep your doors locked. Do not turn on the lights. Lights attract them. I repeat, lights attract them. Them? Lights? What the heck? Are they talking about looters? Maybe I should turn off all the lights. Okay, they're knocking again. Let's turn off all the lights first. Okay, let's look through the people while it's dark. There's no one outside. Okay. Weird. Let's go to... Oh! It got in. The next morning, everything went back to normal, although Sabrina was never seen again. Now it's time to say goodbye. We hope that you enjoyed the show. Who knows, maybe one day we'll meet again with new stories. These might not be the best horror stories ever told, but they were made with a lot of passion and love. Love for horror, love for the grotesque. Thank you for coming by. Have a beautiful and grotesque night. Alright guys, looks like that's the end of Grotesqueresque. This was an amazing pixel art collection of horror games. Everything was very well executed, stories were intriguing, pixel art design was great, music was great. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Link to the game will be in the description. Other than that, take it easy.